Do you ever feel like you're on the verge of a new phase in your life, but you don't know where to go next? What if the universe is here to illuminate your path forward? This is a collective, timeless reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest behind. Now, let's pull back the curtains on this new chapter and reveal a powerful truth about your spiritual journey and the next steps you need to take. Okay, so starting off, we have the lovers. Okay, that's really interesting. Getting Gemini energy with that, something to do with your partnerships, your choices, and alignment to these partnerships as well. We also have energies here related to the Knight of Pentacles, the Ten of Cups, and the Two of Swords. It looks to be that universe really wants to emphasize to you the importance of responsibility, diligence. I'm hearing routine in that. It's really going to almost like captivate you in some sense. Like it's going to push you like full throttle is what I'm hearing in that phrase. Something along the lines of like you needing to almost like find a sense of like fulfillment and joy and harmony in like your everyday routines with that Ten of Cups vibes there, and almost fall in love with what it is that you're doing on a daily basis. There's also a lot of like energy around and surfacing, just like avoiding certain things that are related to your responsibilities or your sense of responsibilities. So you'll need to make key decisions in terms of how you want to maneuver through those challenges in order to traverse your path forward, okay? So let's figure out more of those key decisions you need to make as well. Something along the lines of the Queen of Cups. I wanted to say Queen of Cups. Interesting. But it's Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Cups is just like that, like compassion, empathy, and intuition. So perhaps you'll need your compassion to be utilized when you are traversing your routines and really thinking about how you're going to face your biggest challenges. It looks to be that the universe is asking you to feel and be rooted in your sense of resourcefulness, how you utilize your material, your resources, how you traverse through your sense of stability, and also not only emotionally but physically as well. With that emotion, with that Queen of Cups vibes that I got in the back of that energy, and then with the physical body of that, with the Queen of Pentacles. So that's something to keep in mind there. So it looks to be that universe wants you to take care of your emotional and physical well-being as you traverse this new chapter in your life. Very interesting. So yeah, just keep taking care of yourself. It looks to be, I'm hearing that many of you have been working very hard. Universe doesn't want you to burn out, is what I'm hearing. Ooh, Page of Wands. Page of Wands. We're getting very fiery energy. I'm thinking burning out, which is interesting. Page of Wands is like a lot of enthusiasm, okay? I'm getting a lot of fiery energy in terms of your creative pursuits there. There's also like a strong sense of new paths coming forward. But there's going to be also a lot of learning that you'll need to do and traverse through. And you're being very curious. And the universe is also asking you to bring forth that curiosity even more, but with enthusiasm. It's almost as if like someone tells you something you already know, pretend you didn't know at all, and just go at it with a sense of curiosity, enthusiasm, so that you can maintain these wonderful conversations, these new paths and relationships. Really just like be very open-minded is what the universe is asking you to do. And you have the World card. That is so beautiful. I love when I see the World because it just emphasizes your sense of completion, your unity and wholeness in what it is that you're doing. You're going to arrive and you're going to feel fulfilled and integrated into each and everything that you are doing going forward. That is beautiful. Ooh, wow. So let's just check out some of the biggest challenges on your path. What else do you need to know? Okay, with the Akashic Records. Ooh, universe is asking you to open up, okay? You're being asked to open your heart to another, okay? To let down your walls and trust that they want what's best for you. Your life will open up in wonderful ways once you decide to open up. So it looks to be with that Queen of Cups vibes that I was getting in the back of the deck energy vibes, or just in the frequencies. This is like emphasizing even more how much there's a desire to have compassion, empathy, and intuition. Just allow yourself to be opened up, open-minded, carefree, very flowy, okay, like the waters of that cups vibes. Ooh, cards are falling all over the place. That might have something to do with it. Maybe right now you feel like everything's all over the place, right? Okay. Something along the lines of professional assistance. So it looks to be because things are all over the place. You might be seeking out some professional assistance, okay? Universe is saying it might be time to seek wise counsel. This could be in any life area from legal, financial advice to more personal needs such as counseling or therapy. Universe is just asking, hey, if you need to open up, maybe seek someone who can support you in that in a professional manner, okay? And yeah, just go forth and do the things that are going to align to you in that regard. Something along the lines of it's going to require your bravery as well. You're going to be making or being asked to make a very tough decision that's going to be putting you in an interesting spot, okay? And you've been putting off this because of fear. And it's very understandable because, it's going to require a lot of strength and a lot of bravery to make this decision. But when you make this decision, you're going to be feeling so much lighter, okay? 3, 10, and 12 might be of significance on when you make that decision or when the decision will need to be made, is what I'm hearing with that in terms of the significance of these dices here. And yeah, you're going to be considering your options. I'm getting like 7 of Cups vibes with that, okay? A lot of illusions going to be in place, okay? So there's going to be a lot of temptation. There's going to be a lot of choices, a lot of daydreaming of like, ooh, maybe I should do this, maybe I should do that. Universe is just asking you to utilize that intuition with that Queen of Cups vibes that we got in the past, right? The past spread. And just go forth and choose what's right for you. I'm hearing you'll know in divine timing. Ooh, yes, listen, right? So you're going to be listening to those frequencies. You're going to be listening to your inner voice, that intuition that I was talking about. And it's been guiding you to do something or say something. And it's time to act on its wisdom. So yeah, you have the wisdom, you have the insight, you have the foresight is what I'm hearing, okay? It's just going to take a little bit of patience and investment. I'm almost getting like 7 of Pentacle vibes, okay? You're going to be reflecting on your results with that, but it all will come in divine timing. So there's also some need to detach. So I definitely was getting 7 of Cups with like patience, right? But you're detaching from something you've been holding on to, okay? Or you'll be detaching from it very soon. And when we hold on to things very tightly, okay, the desired outcome might be restricting, might have some restrictions because the flow is being like kind of held very tight in control. So just trust that the outcome will work out and let go of attachment to it, okay? So yeah, things are just gonna work out in your greatest good. So no worries. And yeah, there's something about just finding peace in your solitude at this time too. Getting like hermit vibes from that, Virgo vibes, something along the lines of your wisdom, okay? You're gonna be doing a lot of reflecting, a lot of soul searching, and just spending a lot of time alone. And what is important here is that what we need to hear in terms of the whispers of our soul is pretty much just allowing us to get to know aspects of ourselves that really just allow us to stand in the certain situation or just understand what it is that is in our way within the current situation. Let's see what are the final outcomes of this new chapter. What's happening for you as you traverse forward some of these biggest challenges and what you need to know. Ooh, covenant. Wow. Okay, so there's going to be some sort of deity coming through that's going to be demanding you to complete a trial of its choosing. So you'll know when the time comes, and if you succeed, it will grant nearly any request. And if you fail, that things don't work out, right? But it says like forfeit your soul, but just disregard it. It's a D&D card, right? But for the most part, it's like, yeah, it's really just saying like, hey, like you will be losing parts of yourself if you were to fail this trial. But it looks to me that you're already set up for success. You're in this very courageous, protective stance. I'm getting 7 of Wands vibes from that. Okay, so yeah, just keep traversing forward. But there's going to be some sort of deity. Okay, maybe you, pray to a deity or you speak to a deity from time to time. Perhaps that might be of significance, or the phrase or terminology might be of significance. Just like a higher power of some kind that is really just testing you, I'm hearing. And yeah, you're going to be utilizing every magic item in your possession. And yeah, through this journey, you're going to be utilizing that. And these magical items very well might disintegrate, okay? But universe is asking you to keep, I'm hearing like this talon vibe, like this bird vibe, like keep afloat, keep traversing through, I'm hearing the sky of some kind. And your party, so something along the lines of like you might feel haunted by certain decisions, by certain almost like pathways being closed up, almost like these items are disintegrating immediately. It's going to be putting you in like almost like this feeling of like frozen state, stalemate. You're going to be having some sense of hardships and losses as you're traversing this new chapter in your life. So there's almost a lot of sacrifice I'm hearing that you're going to have to be taking. It's almost like you're going to lose parts and aspects of yourself, and then the results will be made known, is what I'm hearing. Ooh, Hound. So you're going to be gaining the loyalty of a lot of people around you. Not only people, but animals, companions. And you're going to be able to choose your allies. You're going to be able to choose who goes on this journey with you and traverses forward through this path. I'm hearing a lot of loyalty with that, okay? A lot of loyalty with the Hound, with just like dog vibes, the Leo vibes, hearing a lot of strength. And something along the lines that there's going to be a storm, okay? As you're traversing your journey with your allies, there's going to be some sort of storm of some kind. Something about strumming? Something, you're strumming something, maybe like some sort of instrument. I'm hearing violin, cello, strum, something like that. Strum, something like that. Maybe that might be of significance. Maybe a storm recently has occurred. You've already gone through this, is what I'm hearing. You've already gone through the storm. Some of the allies you brought with you, hearing your companions, your cats, your dogs, your birds, okay, your reptiles, have gone through this journey with you. We're getting the Fool card, okay? In the Major Arcana, this is you taking your leap of faith, okay? You're trusting the path forward. You're utilizing your hope, your sense of freedom, and the knowing of the potential of what it can do for you. In doing so, you will sacrifice everything that it is that you have so that you can draw again, is what I'm hearing from this card. Wow. That's beautiful. The void. Okay, so you are going through the void. When I think of the void, I think of the Wheel of Fortune. I think of the world. So in that, I think of fate changing for you. Good luck's coming through. Fortune is coming through. The cycles, the rippling effect of the void is coming in complete full cycle, right? And in the world, you're having that sense of completion there, okay? You're feeling whole, you're arriving, and you're feeling integrated and fulfilled. But you're sacrificing a lot, okay, through this journey. It's one of the biggest, hardest journeys you've been on, is what I'm hearing. And you are not giving up, is what I'm hearing there. And it's interesting to see that because you got the World as well at the very beginning of the spread. And it's so harmoniously, in synchronistically, like, everything's just coming together for you. You've been making so many sacrifices that it's like you're drawing multiple cards. You're wielding many things. And you have the Jester here. When I think of the Jester, it's almost like that Joker vibe, right? It's almost like it's like you can flip the coin in your favor, is what I'm hearing. And we're gonna draw two, as the Joker, the Jester always invites us to do. Ooh, something along this card. Skull, okay. Ooh, so this card summons an avatar of death. So with the death card, there's going to be endings, releases. You're transforming and renewing, you're rebirthing, okay? And it's really just emphasizing so much so that you walk this energy. With this Jester, you play not only as death, but also like as the comet. Ooh, I'm getting, what is it? The sun with this. Wow, that's very interesting. So you're crossing the paths and you're like a double-edged sword. So you're coming forth as someone who single-handedly has defeated the next foes, any foe that encounters you, okay? And you're gaining levels, you're transcending, you're finding clarity, you're having successful outcomes with that sun energy, like the comet of that. And you're full of vitality and happiness. But with that, you know what it took to get there, because you've took on these battles alone. You've like transcended multiple times. You've rebirthed multiple times, okay? And each time any attempt or anyone's attempt to help you, like another avatar appears, a new embodiment of who you are appears. I'm hearing that you, like each and every person that has traversed your life has been the challenge that you need to face. So I'm hearing that with this covenant, with this deity coming through to demand you to complete a trial, I'm hearing that they're going to be bringing in a lot of people into your path, into your waking everyday life, maybe even spiritually as well. You're going to be feeling it in the frequencies and hearing it in the energies and the conversations you pass by, right? You're going to be getting messages. You're going to be integrating into certain connections and relationships with people that are going to test who you are as an individual. And in order to transcend, to ascend, these deities, these individuals who are testing you, want to almost like test your resilience, your adaptability, your flexibility. And you're going to be able to do so because each and every time you are brought with conflict, you are brought with, I'm hearing like some sort of battle that you need to face, you come up on top and you single-handedly are constantly defeating each and every foe that comes your way. It's like these people are almost like lessons to be learned. And yeah, you're just traversing through. You got this. The universe is telling me that you're already on this journey. You've already been on it for quite some time, and you're on your way to completing it. It's almost giving me that vibe of like, you know how like when you have like these spiritual levels, right? That you transcend through. You're transcending multiple levels every time you overcome the challenges that people bring your way. And it's not even just through tolerating, it's through the learning lessons that they teach you on how to reshape your thinking, who you are, and who you will become. Yes, that's what I'm hearing. And yeah, those are all the messages that I have for you today. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. If this reading resonated, consider showing your support by subscribing, liking the video, and leaving a comment down below. I truly appreciate it as it helps get the message out to the collective. Until next time, trust your path and let the universe work its magic.